Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Gold Rush, is it time for Tony Beets to step back? Gold Rush fans feel that it might be time for Tony Beets to step back on his mining cruise. This weekend's episode focused on Parker Schnibel, Fred Lewis, and Tony. As usual, they had trouble with equipment breaking down. This also brought Tony's kids to the forefront. Here's why some fans feel it is time for Tony to step back somewhat. Tony Beets' kids are involved in his crew. Tony Beets lost 2 dozers on the most recent episode of Gold Rush. It was not a surprise, considering how everyone's seasons have been going. However, it also gave Tony a chance to lighten up somewhat as they worked on getting things back up and going again. One fan posted on Reddit that it was a nice change to see Tony have a little fun with his crew in the episode. However, after saying that, the Redditor said they wished Tony would step back and allow his kids more experience in running the operations. Tony will never retire, and Mike and Kevin will never be independent if Tony continues to micromanage everyone and everything and doesn't allow his kids to step up. That brought out more commenters to debate who might be ready to step up and take Tony's spot at the head of the table if he ever retires. One said it was Kevin and Faith, who were the future. They wrote that Mike is a good worker, but I don't think he can ever be in charge. Others agreed, saying that Mike is a hard worker, but likely won't ever be a boss. The original poster responded that they agreed Kevin and Faith will be the future leaders. Yet, they noted, it takes a village, so it should also include Mike and Monica. Tony should step up and mentor Mike since it's his son and give him the opportunity to learn and handle the operation with Kevin. They compared it to how Tony mentored Parker, and look at how successful he has become. Tony and Parker continue to excel on Gold Rush. Yes, there are plenty of missteps with Fred Lewis on Gold Rush this season. But the truth is that Tony Beets and Parker Schnibel have almost become too successful for their stories to remain entertaining. If Tony brings his kids more into the mix as leaders, it could really freshen up his story. Tony Beets is easily the most successful, with a net worth of $15 million. This is from a good mix of his mining success and his appearances on Gold Rush. As for Parker, many Gold Rush fans think he might be working his way out with his incredible success. In the rugged, unforgiving wilderness of the Klondike, where the air is thick with the promise of fortune and the ground conceals glittering treasures, the name Tony Beets commands respect and awe. For years, Tony, with his grizzled beard and unyielding spirit, has been the embodiment of the Gold Rush dream, turning harsh landscapes into lucrative gold fields. But as the seasons pass and the stakes rise higher, one can't help but wonder, is it time for the legendary Tony Beets to step back? Tony Beets, the king of the Klondike, has become a household name through the popular reality television series Gold Rush. His larger-than-life persona, no-nonsense attitude, and relentless pursuit of gold have made him a fan favorite. Over the years, viewers have witnessed Tony's triumphs and trials, his ingenious solutions to mining challenges, and his unwavering commitment to the Beets family legacy. Yet, the question lingers, has the time come for Tony to hand over the reins? Mining for gold is not merely a profession, it's a way of life, one fraught with peril and unpredictability. The physical and mental demands of the job are immense, and Tony, now in his early 60s, has borne the brunt of these for decades. The harsh climates, the grueling hours, and the constant battle against machinery breakdowns and environmental obstacles have taken their toll. While Tony's resilience is undeniable, the toll of the Klondike's unforgiving terrain is visible. Every deep furrow on his face, every gruff word, tells a story of determination and struggle. But stepping back doesn't necessarily mean stepping away. Tony Beets has always been a man of vision. His success isn't solely due to his brawn, but also his brains. His strategic thinking and innovative approaches have set him apart from many other miners. If Tony were to transition from the front lines to a more advisory role, he could continue to impart his invaluable knowledge and experience without enduring the physical strain. Mentorship, after all, is a powerful legacy. Tony's children, Monica, Kevin, and Mike, have all followed in their father's footsteps, each carving out their own niche in the family business. They possess the skills, drive, and tenacity required to continue the Beets dynasty. With Tony as a guide rather than the primary force, they could bring fresh perspectives and new energy to the operations. The fusion of Tony's seasoned expertise with the innovative ideas of the younger generation could prove to be an unbeatable combination. Moreover, the mining industry itself is evolving. Environmental regulations are becoming stricter, and the need for sustainable practices is more urgent than ever. Tony's experience is invaluable here. He has seen the industry evolve and has adapted to countless changes over the years. By taking a step back, he can focus on ensuring that the Beets operations not only remain profitable, but also adhere to the new standards of environmental responsibility. Stepping back would also afford Tony the opportunity to enjoy the fruits of his labor. A life dedicated to mining leaves little room for relaxation or leisure. Tony has worked relentlessly to secure a future for his family. Perhaps it's time for him to savor the simpler pleasures, spending more time with his grandchildren, exploring hobbies long set aside, or even taking a well-deserved vacation. Such moments of respite could bring renewed vigor and perspective, benefiting both his personal well-being and the family business. However, the decision to step back is far from simple. Tony Beets is not just a miner, he's a symbol of perseverance and grit. For someone so deeply entrenched in the mining world, stepping away from the daily grind could feel like losing a part of his identity. The gold rush is in his blood, and the thrill of the hunt is hard to relinquish. It's not merely about the gold, it's about the chase, the challenge, the triumph over nature's obstacles. The idea of retirement or even semi-retirement might feel alien to a man who has spent his life in relentless pursuit of gold. But stepping back doesn't equate to fading away. Instead, it can signify a new chapter, one where Tony's role evolves from the front lines to a revered elder statesman of the mining community. He could become a beacon for others, sharing his journey, his triumphs, and his wisdom. In the end, whether Tony Beets decides to step back or continue forging ahead is a deeply personal choice. It's a decision that requires balancing the love for the hunt with the need for rest, the legacy of a family with the health of an individual. Whatever path he chooses, Tony's impact on the gold mining world is indelible. His story will continue to inspire aspiring miners and adventurers, a testament to what can be achieved with hard work, determination, and an unyielding spirit.